Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Nathan's 3D Factory. In this episode, I'm going to do a quick tip on how you reset Blender's default settings. So I have this thing that I keep doing. I'm right here in the default scene where I have the default cube, right? Well, I'm tired of constantly going through and doing the same thing where I'm going to set up a print bed, and honestly, when it comes to my YouTube videos, there's a lot of that stuff that just is really repetitive. So what I want to do is that I want to reset things so that I have a default scene here. So first, I'm going to tab into edit mode, and I'm going to do GZ1 for the default cube. Tab out, and then I'm going to do Shift A, and I'm going to do a plane that I'm going to have represent my print bed for all my 3D printed projects that I'm doing here. So now, I'm going to change that size to 200. Okay. There we go. And now we have this plane, and we're going to change it to print bed for the name. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to copy that, and we're going to put that into the mesh data. There we go. Now, I also want this to appear every single time on the scene, where I'm going to turn on my filter, where I can make this so it's not selectable. I'm also going to move this into a collection that I'm going to call reference. There we go. Now, the print bed I want to have as a transparent object as well. So I'm going to go into my object, viewport display as wire. And then everything that I'm going to put into the reference collection, I'm going to just not make selectable. So if I select everything in the scene now, you'll see that it doesn't select. Now the final thing that I want to do is that I want to take this so that this scene comes in every single time. And again, I don't have to do this every single time that I'm going to do stuff. So I'm going to go to defaults, and I'm going to say save startup file. Now, anytime that you want to change that back to factory settings, you can also go to your defaults and load factory settings, okay? So it's not going to be permanent if you don't want it to be. But if you're wanting to start up your scene where you're going to have the same thing every single time, then I highly recommend that you use this information that I just gave you. So now, if I exit out of Blender, I'm not going to save this. We're going to go in, and we're going to take a look and see what we have here. And now you see that with that scene data, it came in with the default like this. And so now I have my print bed that I always want, and it's always going to be in that reference collection. And so this will be really good for just doing a really quick start. So from now on, you're going to see me with the default cube where it got moved up, so that now we have the bottom of it aligned with the print bed, and the print bed will always be there as a reference object that will not be selectable unless I go over here and do this. So, but now, there you have it. Resetting the default scene. I hope that you found this information helpful and useful. And I hope that you like and subscribe to my channel and that you leave comments. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.